The upcoming week for Black Ops 4 is going to be pretty interesting as far as updates go, as the 1.16 title update is set to drop tomorrow and introduce a handful of really cool features and updates to the game across all three modes, including a brand new map in Zombies, a handful of new updates in Blackout, and even some brand new content over in Multiplayer. To start the week off though, Treyarch held a live stream earlier today previewing everything that's to come in the 1.16 patch. And with that live stream done and over with, we now have a ton to look forward to later on this week. So with that, today we're taking a look at everything we know about the 1.16 title update in Black Ops 4. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. If you're new here and you'd like to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 4 related, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when a new video goes up. According to YouTube, about 80% of you guys who have watched one of my videos in the last month or so aren't actually subscribed to the channel, so if you do want to catch all of the latest Black Ops 4 news, rumors, leaks, all that kind of stuff, definitely click that subscribe button and turn on that notification icon. And of course, if you guys enjoy the video, definitely drop a like on it as it does really help the channel out. Now, the 1.16 update, like I said, is going to be really huge for Black Ops 4 as a whole, as it's got a little something for everyone. Now, for those of you looking for the specifics on screen and in the description below, I'll actually end up timestamping when I start talking about each one of the new modes. That way, if you want to hear about multiplayer directly, you can jump straight to that, and same deal for Blackout and Zombies as well. So to kick things off for today, we'll actually focus in on Zombies first, since really there's not a whole lot going on here outside of the Ancient Evil Zombies map that we'll be releasing tomorrow on PlayStation 4 and a week from tomorrow on April 2nd for Xbox One and PC. Ancient Evil does continue the Chaos storyline following the direct events of 9 in the ancient city of Delphi, Greece, and this map is also going to be the final Chaos storyline map for all of Black Ops 4's DLC season, meaning we actually aren't going to see the Chaos crew again until Treyarch's next installment a few years down the road. But as far as Zombies content goes, honestly, the big news starts and stops with Ancient Evil. Now, switching over to Blackout, Blackout was a very hot topic for this Treyarch livestream, and David Von Har, the man himself, was dropping knowledge left and right. Initially, Von discussed the addition of Zero's EMP Disruptor Grenade and Outrider's Sparrow Bow making their way into the loot pool. The EMP grenade Von described as the newest counter to vehicles alongside barricades, razor wire, mesh mines, etc., etc. In fact, out of all of those, vehicle spam seemed to be the prime target with the addition of the EMP grenade, because if you end up hitting a vehicle with the EMP nade, it's going to effectively stall the engine and render the car, or boat, or even helicopter useless for a few seconds, which in some scenarios is going to be incredibly beneficial to those fighting against said vehicles. And I know straight up from my experience playing Blackout as of late, the vehicle spam has been real. I've been run over countless times in the last month or so, so I for one am very, very excited to get my hands on the EMP grenade and hopefully stop some vehicles from ending my life time and time again. Moving on though, as far as Sparrow's bow goes, it'll be a weapon just like the War Machine and Purifier and Annihilator that spawns only in supply crates, or care packages rather, and it will also have limited ammo, 10 arrows to be exact, and when that ammo is out, it is gone for good. You cannot replenish it, so make your shots count. Now, another huge update that's coming to Blackout tomorrow has to do with the collapse zone damage. Basically, long story short, Treyarch has taken notice of the amount of players trying to win matches by hiding and essentially camping in the zone with 1,000,001 healing items in their back pockets in order to avoid any and all confrontations. To combat this, the ability to outlive opponents by non-stop healing within the collapse zone is effectively going away. Treyarch is changing zone damage to deal increased damage the longer you're inside of the collapse zone, so the longer you are inside of the collapse, the quicker you're gonna die. This, I actually think, is a very productive update and really just encourages more chaos and aggression late game when those safe zones are getting smaller and smaller, which in the end, I feel like just makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Another thing that was briefly teased in this stream was the addition of the Demo Hammer melee weapon. However, there is a little gray area here with this update because no exact release date was mentioned here. But Vaughn did showcase some gameplay with the demo hammer in Blackout, so we do know it is on the verge of releasing sometime soon. And with that, thanks to that gameplay that Vaughn ended up showing on stream, we do also know the demo hammer is simply going to be a cosmetic variation of the combat knife, meaning it'll behave just like the Cha-Ching money bag or the sleigh bell melee weapons. But like I said, we don't have a 100% guaranteed confirmation that this weapon will release tomorrow, but keep your eyes peeled just in case. Blackout's After Action report is also getting a minor update, basically to expand on post-match details and statistics to better highlight what exactly took place in games. So you'll notice that change upon finishing some Blackout matches tomorrow as well. Finally, in Blackout, Vaughn also teased quote-unquote something exciting coming for all hot droppers in the near future, which one can only assume is going to be the addition of the Mob of the Dead island, aka Alcatraz, in the northwest portion of the map off the coast of Construction. However, Vaughn simply said that they were going to cap off Operation Grand Heist with whatever is included in said update, and did not announce an official release date for this new update that will also presumably include the transition into night across the Blackout map as well. But here's where my concern grows a little bit. Vaughn specifically stated they were going to quote-unquote cap off Grand Heist with this update, meaning it'll probably be the last major patch before Operation number 4 launches on April 30th. And with that, if we are getting a map update on say April 16th or even April 23rd, 1 or 2 weeks before a brand new operation goes live, does that mean we're going to be getting another map update when Operation 4 launches? Or will the addition of Alcatraz seemingly replace a new location update with our next in-game season? To me, either way, this creates a very interesting scenario, one in which I'm not entirely sure if I'm on board with. Nonetheless though, no release date has been confirmed for the Alcatraz location or night mode, but we do know it's most likely not coming tomorrow, unfortunately. Now, shifting focus over to multiplayer, we've actually got quite a few things to cover, including the Barebones game mode, some new weapon tuning, some other new game modes, new World League ranks, and even some skill divisions in League play. Starting over in League play, ranks 21 to 30 in division ladders will now be receiving bonuses for placement on top of all the previously existing placement bonuses like top 10, top 5, and of course number 1. In addition to that, we're also going to be seeing the implementation of 5 new skill divisions that will place you into a skill-based tier. For instance, the top 2% of all players will be placed into the same division, and then same thing with the top 10% of players, top 50%, so on and so forth. This is essentially replicating a system similar to Black Ops 2's League play divisions, so basically, we're getting Master, Platinum, Gold, Silver, and Bronze divisions returning here in Black Ops 4 just in a slightly different fashion. Friendly fire in League play is also going to be adjusted. Ricochet is going to be implemented into the start of every single round in round-based modes, and also at the start of every match in non-round-based modes. On top of that, after 3 team kills, you end up getting ricochet damage applied to you and you alone. So basically, this update to the friendly fire system is an attempt to prevent griefers from continuously griefing all match long. And this same friendly fire system also will apply to hardcore, so any mode with friendly fire enabled will have these new rules in effect. However, it wasn't entirely clear if this feature was going to be something implemented tomorrow with the 1.16 update or something that gets added in later on down the road, so I guess that'll end up being a hit or miss tomorrow when the update actually goes live, which of course when it does go live we'll be covering the patch notes on it, so stay tuned for that happening tomorrow. As you also heard me mention earlier, multiplayer is getting a new wave of weapon tuning focusing around submachine guns, pistols, CWL targets, snipers, and finally hit detection. SMGs are getting a collective buff that'll make them a little bit more versatile in the grand scheme of things. Pistols are also getting a collective buff, making the entire class more effective in-game. CWL specific tunes are being implemented tomorrow with the intent to diversify the weapon meta even more. So for instance, the KN57 range is going to receive a buff, and the ABR is also getting adjusted as well. And to top it all off, global flinch is also going to be reduced across the board, so staying on target whilst being strucketh by enemy projectiles is going to be a little bit easier too. For snipers, the Paladin was talked about quite a bit, and with that, 1 bullet is going to be added to the base weapon. So now the base magazine on the Paladin will have 6 bullets instead of 5. But with that, reloading is also going to take a little bit longer than before, so it's got its checks and balances. Also, the SDM is getting an increased fire rate tomorrow, but in my opinion, nothing is going to be able to save the SDM from being my least favorite weapon in the game. Finally, for weapon tuning, hit detection is also going to get improved with the 1.16 update, and with this change, players should notice a smoother gunplay experience. Now, switching over to game modes, Barebones is also coming tomorrow, which of course features no specialists whatsoever. So, no specialist weapons, no specialist equipment, and no specialist abilities. That means equipment is going to be something you'll see regularly, but have it noted, equipment is a one use per life type of thing in this mode. That said, tac mask is going to be a must-have, I'm assuming, because that concussion spam is probably going to be very, very disgusting coming tomorrow when everyone realizes just how effective concussions can actually be. Alongside no specialists, Barebones is also going to include no operator mods and no gear, so no body armor, no stim shot, no acoustic sensor, etc, etc. And personally, I am really looking forward to getting my hands on Barebones. Wait a second, that sounded kind of weird. Anyways, I will definitely have some live gameplay of the Barebones mode up on the channel later this week, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Alongside Barebones, 2 other game modes were also brought up in this live stream. However, the 2 new modes do not have any definitive release dates as far as I could tell. But regardless, Infected is also coming to Black Ops 4 in the near future in the classic fashion that we all know and love, and we're also going to be seeing a brand new mode introduced in Deathmatch Domination, which combines Team Deathmatch and Domination and allows for kills to add towards your team's score alongside holding the various flag positions. So for those players who enjoy slaying out in Domination, you can now also help the team in terms of an objective standpoint. Continuing on though, this Treyarch livestream also mentioned the addition of another reskin map, this time in the form of Arsenal Sandstorm, which is not coming tomorrow but instead at a later date, but apparently Arsenal Sandstorm is going to be the biggest elemental change that any map has seen so far, so we do have that to look forward to in the future as well. Finally, reactive camos are also going to be getting an update in the 1.16 patch. Previously, you needed to have gold unlocked to apply a reactive camo on any weapon besides its origin weapon, and with the 1.16 update, that restriction is going to be removed and reactive camos will be universal and free to apply right away. But no mention of reactive camos on melee weapons was brought up, so can we get an F in the chat for that? With that said though, that is everything we currently know about the 1.16 update and the general future of Black Ops 4. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video or if you're just excited for the 1.16 patch, let me know by dropping a like on it, giving it a big old thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. And if you guys are brand new here to the channel and you like what you see and you want to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 4 related, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.